Hello everyone, good morning and welcoming you all to StudyIQ OPSC. Guys, today's session is not a class regarding. This is a full strategy plan about your OPSC preparation and over science and tech. Okay, over science and tech. So let the students come, then we'll start the class. Okay. So as you all are preparing for the OPSC, so the main part you all know, because all the students have been preparing from last 10 years, 6 years, 5 years. That's depend upon you all. But guys, the main, I will not say exactly the word, the main part is science and tech. But the science and tech has a vital role in your preparation. How? Let's see. Guys, so there is a important portion that is both in prelims and mains. That weightage in the prelim exam, at least 10 to 15 questions every year have been asking. There are at least 10 to 15 of questions every year have been asking for. So you cannot annoy that this is not a vital part of your preparation. Okay. So this is all about the science and tech. That is the not here is mentioned in UPSC, but that is totally about the OPSC, because you know very well the syllabus is very much merged between the UPSC and OPSC syllabus is very much common. There is a negligible difference. You can say there is a no difference in the part of science and tech. So if you are preparing for the UPSC or for the OPSC, the science and tech syllabus is equally same for both UPSC and okay. So there is a prelim weightage 10 to 15 questions every year, and the mains weightage guys the paper 3 of GS, as it is also in the OPSC paper. So there is a 5 to 7 questions approximately have been asking in last 10 years, we can say. So we will see what is the exactly questions have been asked, and we can see the essay, and we can relate with ethics with the interview questions. Guys, the science and tech is nothing but equally linked with the current affairs. So how much you are updated with the current affairs, you can write or you can catch, you can link with the science and tech. Yeah, very good morning, Divya. Where are all others? So you can see with the environment, with the economy, with the agriculture and the disaster management, with the health and security, everything we will discuss that is about science and tech. And the main portion of science and tech will be the space technology. We will see about the defense technology, the nuclear technology as well. So there is a various part, and I will say you that the future is AI. So as we are in the 2025, the future is AI, and we should be aware everything about the artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. Okay, so let's see something about what the weightage of prelim syllabus and the main syllabus. So some of the compilation between the prelim syllabus with the main syllabus. See the general science you can see there's a physics, chemistry, biology. And I will suggest you not to get so much involved in general science unless you face the trouble in your preparation, because general science is nothing but the 6th to 12th, not 12th, 6th to 10th NCERT. If you are so much clear, if your bases are so much strong during your school days, then you can easily access through the general science part, because the physics, the chemistry, the biology, both are like the three are the basic concepts have been asking in the examination. And with the current events of national and international importance related to the science, that will very clearly will ask in the exam. And if you will have a catch on the current events, as I have said it in the earlier stage, that if you will have the clear catch on the current events, on the current affairs, and you can relate with the science and tech topic, then you will score the good mark in the examination. So next is the main syllabus. See, that is the paper 3 of the GS part. The main syllabus is basically depend upon the science and tech, and that will discuss, that is the space technology. Everything we will discuss it later. First of all, this seat developments and their applications and effects in everyday life, achievements of Indians in science and technology. Everything will depend upon the science and technology. What are the new innovation? What are the new inventions, discoveries? Everything. Okay. The the indigenization of technology, the developing new technology, the awareness in the fields of IT, the Internet of Things, the space, the computers, and the robotics. Right? Previously, we have seen that robotics have the less weightage than other topics, but nowadays robotics have also the weightage of than the other topics. So, nanotechnology is have a vital role. The biotechnology and issues relating to intellectual property rights, that is the IPR. So, you cannot annoy the IPR topic. Let's see something about the IPR, that is the topic wise expanded of the syllabus. Okay, so starting from the general science. Let's start from the general science. So, as I have said it earlier, that if you are not facing any kind of problem during your preparation, then do not go through or do not mess with the general science. Have your own time with other subjects. General science is very much easy. No matter you are from a core science background or you are from a non-science background, some of like many of you become from the commerce background, arts background. So first of all, if we will discuss about the background, then I will suggest you do not worry by thinking about whose background I am. That is really not an issue. That if you are an engineering background, you are from a science, you are from a non-science, you are from any background, you can clear it out, because the science and tech or the UPSC preparation is nothing but the NCERT coverage. So if you are so much clear in your focus, or if you are clear about the schooling period, like from the 6th to 10th NCERT, all over the topics, now no matter the science, also the geography, polity, history, economics, everything. If you are that much of clear, then you can achieve a good score. Okay. So maybe guys, sometimes it is being seen that science students sometimes have the borderline overconfident on them, which may not lead a good story. Okay. So guys, let's see about the general science foundation regime, that is the physics. Guys, the mechanics, the heat, optics, sound, electricity, and the magnetism. These are very, like you can say that this is very easy, because no matter as we are preparing for the OPSC, we have most of the students from the ODI background, or some of the CBSE, or some of the ICSE. No matter if we are from any of the backgrounds, but we have read it through. Guys, in the school period, we have also read it in ODI. That is, the ODI medium students have read it in ODI. Or other CBSE, ICSE students have read it in English though. But still we have that much of knowledge. What is heat? What is optics? What is the sound wave? What is the electricity? What is the magnetism? We have that much of idea in our brain. We can write over the topic. Okay. And if we will come to the topic of chemistry, that is the atoms, that is the bonding, that is the acids, bases, and the chemical reactions, carbon compounds. In the same thing as I have told you, that if we are so much strong in our bases, in our NCRT, if you are not also, then you can go through the NCRT easily and you can crack a good score. So do not worry by thinking, by overthinking, not thinking, by overthinking that if I can do it or not. Guys, you can do it. There is nothing impossible in this world if your dedication is so much strong towards your goal. So this is the atoms, bonding, everything we have read it in our school days. If not, then if you have not remembered yet, then you can go through the easy syllabus from the NCERT. Okay. So next is the biology. That is so much easy. Like I cannot say that is so much easy because those are the students like non-science background from the school days, that are the basic concept. But for the biology, you have to read some extra knowledge. Okay, that you can go through easily from the NCERT books, or we have the NCERT courses in our StudyIQ channel, in our StudyIQ app. You can go through this also. So in the biology, we can read the human systems, the diseases, the genetics, the plant biology, and the nutrition. Or something which we will going to which are going to read that beyond this. Okay. Next guys, see the main topic of the science and tech. The main topic of science and tech is the space technology. That is very, very important. That has a crucial role in our preparation. That is what I see the Indian missions. First of all, if you are going to prepare for the OPSC or for the UPSC, because as I have said, the syllabus is very much common. So, in the preparation of science and technology, guys, you can easily crack a score of at least 40 to 45, 30 to 45 marks. Because in every year, in the mains question answer, I'm saying about the mains exam. So in the mains examination, there is a 3 to 4 questions have been asking random. And in the last of this session, I will show up the questions which have been recently asked in the OPSC OS 2024 examination. Okay. But still, the Indian mission about the Chandrayaan, about the Mangalayan, nothing like if you are thinking that in the science and tech we are going to read something beyond our knowledge, something beyond the earth, there is nothing like that. We will see what's going surrounding of, what is in our India with the other countries, what is the exact relationship with the other countries with India, everything we will going to read. So first see the Indian missions about the Chandrayaan we will read, the Mangalayan, Gaganayan, the Aditya L1 for the Sol mission and the Astrosat. So everything is in the space technology. Guys, before that you have to see the launch vehicles. That is the PSLV, CSLV, SLV, the SSLV. These are the kind of launch vehicles. So before knowing the launch vehicles, you have to have a what kind of satellites, you have the knowledge about the satellites, the stages of satellites buildings, the types of satellites fuels are being used in the satellites, and the layers from which the satellites are being launched, from the low earth orbit, from the high earth orbit, from the medium earth orbit, or from the geosynchronous satellite earth orbit. So these are so much important for you all. Satellites, that is are types of, one is the communication satellite, remote sensing satellite, the navigation satellite, and the military satellites. And again guys, the global agencies like NASA and ISRO, our Indian, and the ESA, the CNSA, the JAXA, and the रोस्कोसोम्स and SpaceX Elon Musk रा भी example नहीं परिवे. So are you guys clear about the space technology or having any doubt? Guys, I'm here with you to discuss about your preparation. If you are watching me live, then you can ask me whether you are having doubt or not. If I know, then I can clear you out. Okay. Yeah. Very good morning, Samir. Samir and Divya, you two are only in the class. I have told you that the session will be so much helpful for you, but there is no such. Then what else I can do for you? So next, about the defense technology. This is the science and tech topic we are going to discuss, or we are discussing already started. So still, this is the missiles. So kind of missiles like Agni, Prithvi, BrahMos, and the drones and the UAVs, that is the unarmed vehicles. In morning, a very good morning. So defense technology is nothing about the missiles, about the submarines, the aircraft carriers, everything we will study in the defense technology, like the indigenous building capacity of India with other countries for the main what the India has been developed with merging other countries. Like for the NASA, you can give an example. The nuclear submarines, the aircraft carrier, and the indigenous system like Tejas, Arjun, INS Vikrant, DRDO, PEL, HAL, and the OFV roles. So in the defense technology, we will see how defensively we are strong than other countries, or we have how much of nuclear weapons, how much of the aircraft carriers, how much of missiles, how much of everything we will see about the defense system of India, or we will tie up with the other countries. Okay. Next, see in the science and tech, the IT and communication. That is the information of things and the communication. So see, the internet, mostly from the class, from the starting of the class, I have been saying that the future is AI. So the internet, the 5G, the optical fibers. So both internet, 5G, optical fibers, these are the important role in IT and communication. So if you will strong about the IT, some of the students have the vital role, knowledge about the mobile phones, about the laptop, about the computers. You have that much of knowledge, then you can score a good mark, because this is nothing beyond your knowledge. If you are interested to read about the technical terms, then you just have to remember the words. Nothing else. Internet starting year, who first proposed the internet, how we are using the internet, and 5G, from which year 5G has been started in India, in other countries, and before that the 4G terms, the 3G, the 2G, everything we have to discuss, and the types of fibers, the optical fibers, everything we will discuss in the IT and communication section. And again is the artificial intelligence, the machine learning, the blockchain, and the cryptocurrency. These are also a vital role in IT section. So you have to read about the artificial intelligence, with that the machine learning and the blockchain and the cryptocurrency. The cyber security, the data privacy, the quantum computing. These are also the part of IT and communication. There is the Digital India, the Aadhaar, the UPI, the ONDNC, the ONDC. These are also the vital role of the IT and communication. So mostly I will suggest you all just have a clear catch over the IT and communication. There are not a lot of things to know, because if you are fundamentally clear, then you can write anything about the question you will be asked in the exam. So not to be worried over the IT and communication. Next topic is biotechnology. Some of the students may have a query over the topic of biotechnology, those are not from the botany or zoology background, they have some queries about it. So this is nothing to be tense about. Guys, this is about the genetic engineering. Guys, how biotechnology added with the genetic engineering, and what is the CRISPR technology? That is the CRISPR-Cas9 as a molecular seizure we are using in a gene editing or gene silencing or as a molecular seizure. And the ligase we use as a glue in between. So everything we will see, if you are joining the batch, guys, I will make sure that I am just taking your classes of science and tech will fundamentally going to be very clear about this. What is the genetic engineering? What is the CRISPR-Cas9 technology? Everything we are going to be discussing in the classes. Okay. It's only strategy class. Yes, Praveen, this is only strategy class and the syllabus discussion also. Okay. So about the vaccines, about the genome sequencing, about the monoclonal antibodies, and about the GM crops, that is the genetically modified crops. So what is genetically modified crops? We will discuss in the classes that genetically modified crops is essential for our day-to-day life, whether we have lack of or whether we are deficiency of any kind of vitamins. The genetically modified crops have been fortified, that is in the added vitamin, and we are being eaten by them. So the biofortification, the stem cells, the cloning, these are also the topics under biotechnology we are going to cover. Okay, so next see guys, the environment plus energy. If you are very much clear about your science and tech, then you are so much clear about the environment and energy, or you have a basic conceptual clearance over environment and energy. So the main part, we can say the important part over the renewable energy, that is the energy. First of all, you have to clear about the energy, then the types of energy, that is the solar energy, that is the wind energy, that is the bioenergy, and the tidal energy. These are the types of energy. Again with the EVS, that is the environmentals, and the hydrogen economy. Okay guys, and the most importantly the nuclear energy and the fuel cells. The fuel cells, the fuel, just a minute. The important part will be the fuel cells and the hydrogen also. Here is mentioned as hydrogen, so no need to write here. The hydrogen economy. So this is very important for the environment and energy. So if you have the clear cast over the EVS, you have to read about the renewable energy. Only you can, if you will clear the NCERT coverage, then you can have a good catch over it. Okay. And the pollution control, the e-waste, the plastic waste, the biomedical waste. So over the pollution control, then you may ask for the green evolution, then you may ask for the ozone layer depletion, everything about the atmosphere, the e-waste and the plastic waste, how it can be undercover, and how medical waste be diminished. Okay, so this is all about the environment and energy, and this is not that much of like matter of concern or matter of tense. So take it easy and move forward with the nanotechnology. That is a crucial role in your preparation. That is basics of nanotechnology you have to clear, and the nanomaterials, the nanomedicines. Okay, so in the nanotechnology you will see the nanomaterials. Okay, like guys, the applications, the nanomedicines, the challenges, these have to clear out. And guys, the carbon nanotubes, these are very important as a nanotechnology. We will read about the carbon nanotube. Okay, and what is the nano-ORIs, and the quantum dots. That is also important about the quantum dots. You will read about the quantum dots. And the challenges we are facing in our day-to-day life regarding the nanotechnology. We have to just have a look over the topics, over the concern, over the queries. And if you will see the health and medicines, so public health programs like Ayushman Bharat, National Health Mission, the emerging diseases like COVID-19, Nipah and the Zika virus. Guys, see, these are totally depend upon the current affairs. Like currently, those like viruses, so those diseases have been highlighted. Those are going to ask in your exam, nothing beyond that. So in the time of COVID-19, the 2 years have been repeatedly asked about the COVID-19. And in the time of Zika virus also have been asked about the Zika virus. So stay tuned with the current affairs so that you can achieve a good score in your examination of the science and tech. Okay. So the messenger RNA vaccine, that is the vaccine of Covaxin, Covishield. In that vaccination, we use the messenger RNA vaccine. What is the gene therapy and what is the antimicrobial resistance? Everything we have to read about the nanotechnology, about the health and medicine. So if you will clear about these topics, you can have a good score in the examination, and we will discuss in the class if you will join the batch then. But if not, then if you want to score a good, like secure a good score in the examination, then please do link with any topic you are reading in your preparation over science and tech. Then please do link the topics with the current affairs you are reading in your day-to-day life. Okay. So see, the agriculture and technology. Guys, I have just cleared about the biotechnology. Guys, yes, that is linked with the agriculture technology. So the precise and farming, the GM crops, the drip irrigation, the biofertilizers, everything we will discuss samely when we will cover the biotechnology. The second topic will be the agriculture technology that you can easily relatable. And about the remote sensing in agriculture. Guys, in the space technology, we will see that there is a satellite, that is a remote sensing satellite. There is a types of satellite mentioned over there. The types of satellite is the navigation satellite, the geographical satellite, the remote sensing satellite, the weather forecasting satellite. Everything, the satellites are of mainly consisting of 4 types of satellite. From that, there is a satellite remote sensing. So that you can relate with the agriculture part, or through the remote sensing satellite, you can directly relate with the agriculture technology, or agriculture technology you can add, you can write over the, you can write under the remote sensing satellite. Okay. So next is the IPR and the innovation of ecosystem. So what is the IPR and innovation ecosystem? So this is the intellectual property right. What is IPR? IPR stands for the intellectual property right. Okay. So see, the patents, not parents. Sorry for the inconvenience. The patents, the trademarks, the GI tags, the copyright. Everything we will discuss, or everything you have to know about the IPR and the patents, the GI tags, the different areas have the different geographical indications, and the copyright, what is the types of copyright, and how if you will copyright any company or any brand, so what is the exact punishment for the exact behavior you have done, and what is the trademark, how the trademarks are being helped by the people, and what is the patents. So these 4 things are very, very important under IPR. Next, the science, politics, National Innovation Foundation, the Atal Innovation Mission, we have to know about the IPR. Okay, so this is all about what the IPR system and the agriculture technology. You have to clear it out for the preparation. Okay. So nextly or lastly, we can say Guys, there is a weightage of all the topic in the pre-examination I have mentioned here. So clearly you can see that the science and tech part have a 10.3% of weightage, like as of 2024. So current affairs have the 13.8%, you have already known. So from above the topic like economy and the polity, ecology and environment, and the current affairs, these are have the vital role. But you cannot annoy that science and tech have also a weightage of prelims, as well as have 3 to 4 questions every year in the mains examination. That means at least 40 to 45 marks have been asked in the examination. So you cannot annoy the topic of science and tech, and you cannot take it easy. You cannot take it for granted also. So you have to prepare for the science and tech as well, very importantly. And guys, there is a questions have been asked in the previous exam of 2023, the mains exam. There is a 4 questions randomly have been asked. You can have a look in the OPSC examination. Just have a look. There is a describe the benefits of deriving electric energy from sunlight in contrast to conventional energy. What are the initiatives offered by our government for this purpose? So government initiatives you have to mention here. First you have to write about the intro part. Then the whole body you have to mention about the energy, like the solar energy. Then you have to deriving the electric energy from sunlight in contrast to the conventional energy. So types of conventional energy. Then you have to, in the body part, you have to add about the solar energy, how it is renewable, and other you can add the non-renewable energy for some part for 3 to 4 lines only. Okay. And the government initiatives through what, like Rajasthan is the first solar village, have the first solar village. So you can mention over there also. So you can add the question number 1 like that. Already this question have been asked in the exam. Next question is the discuss about India's space sector achievements in the year 2023 and 24. What are the achievements of ISRO in 2023, guys? So in the recent period, just see, have a look that directly the questions have been asked about the recent, the examination is the 23-24 examination, and this is the questions is also about the 23 and 24 year. So if you will directly link the topic you are covering with the current affairs, then you can achieve a good score over science and tech. Guys, see, next question is there are lots of discussion. There are lots of discussion on cyber slavery. That means about the cyber security. Cyber security over the artificial intelligence or Internet of Things. Scam compound, sorry, the cyber slavery and the scam compound. Discuss its context, causes, modes, operandi. This is very, very important, guys. Geographical prevalence, describe the steps taken by the government of India to counter the challenges posted in this regard. So you have to like first of all you have a knowledge what is the cyber attack, what is the anti-cyber attack, how we have to be prepared for any cyber crime, or what are the government initiatives over the topic of cyber attacks, and kind of cyber attacks through what the equipments and the cyber thieves, everything we have a vast knowledge on the cyber. Okay, then only we can elaborate the questions. What is the cyber slavery? What is the scam compound? That you have to know if you join our batch. Okay. Next, see the question number 14. That is also the question 1 and 2, 13 and 14 in the OPS. Recently, the mains exam have been covered, and the OPSC OS 2023-24, the question number also 1 and 2 and 13 and 14, you have also cross-check if you have any doubt. So then question number 14, the world is facing an acute shortage. The world is facing an acute shortage of clean and safe fresh water. What are the alternative technologies? That means AET, the alternative energy technology question is here. Which can be solved this crisis? Briefly discuss any three such technologies, citing their key merits and the demerit. So about the technology you have to mention here and the merits and demerits. Okay guys, this is all about your preparation, and if you are going to prepare well, if you are going to or if you want to prepare well in the examination, guys, firstly you have to mention that there is a major scientific breakthrough and the running stories in the field of science and technology, and you have to cover the topics. And if you again the if you have the catch on the static areas of the syllabus related to current affairs, the static areas of the syllabus related to the current affairs, then you can achieve a good score. And also the government programs and the initiatives that can help you with the good scores, and with the consumer oriented technology that also can give you a good scoring. So do not hesitate, do not overthink what you will have in the examination, what the question pattern should be. Just prepare your best and do your best, because as I have said, nothing is impossible, everything can be done. And those students have been scored well, they are not the toppers, they are not all time of toppers. They are also a normal background student, and they are being used so much strategy. That is main, that is important, that how well strategy you are preparing for, or how well strategy you are having in your preparation period. Or having any doubt, or you have any time management issue, then please ask me, I will help you out. If you can't understand how you will manage your time, because there are a lot of topics over polity, over economics, over geography, those you have, or over history also, there you have to cover up. Still, if you have any doubt, then please do ask me, I will clear you out. Praveen, Samir, Divya, guys, if you have any doubt, then please do ask me. Or if you have any time management issue, because many of the students have been asking me in my classes or like out of the classes that I cannot manage my time, ma'am. But there is the time only you can manage. No one else is there to manage your time for you, because you will be the responsible for your failure as well as your success. No one else. Guys, having any doubt? Or guys, you can easily distinguish, give me a minute. You can easily divide your time period, like for the general science. There is a time period, set your time period for the general science. That is not that much tough, and guys, you can easily handle it out, I know that. But still, if you are having any issue, then please ask me. That I'm just saying it from my side. If you are not asking it, it's okay. But if you are having the general science queries, then do it apart from your main strategy from the science and tech. Do have the time for the science and tech. This is very much important. Please do relate with the current affairs. General science, science and tech, and the current affairs. This portion. Divide it in three. Divide it in three and prepare accordingly. Okay. So first of all, you can see the general science, the physics, the chemistry, and the bio. This much, or else the EVS. Okay, or else the EVS. So you have to add this much of time Like if you have 2 hours of time, if you are giving 2 hours of time in over science and tech, so then just give a 30 minute of time. Suppose on Monday you are giving 30 minutes of time to physics, then on Tuesday give chemistry, on biology gives it Monday, Tuesday, then give it to the Wednesday, then for EVS give it to the Thursday. Again guys, these two like after mixing the time with 30 minutes of time giving to the over Friday and Saturday. The Friday you will look into both the topics of physics and chemistry, and over the Saturday you will look into the both topic biology and EVS. That is on Saturday. But every day you have to put effort on the science and tech, because this is not much as easy as you are thinking. Then, or you can think, if you are going to the examination and you will leave the topic and let's see what's the questions are being asked. I will write whatever the thing is in just 50 to 400 words. I will write over it. Guys, there is nothing like that. You have to prepare well to write a well answer. If you are taking as a granted that science and tech subject is so much easy, let me clear it out that this is not that easy you are thinking. This is gonna very difficult for you if you are not preparing well for the science and tech. And if you have just the knowledge, just 30 minutes or 1 hour of time you are giving to science and tech in daily basis, then for sure I'm assure you that you are going to score very well in the examination. And guys, if you are thinking that I'm just doing or I'm just covering the current affairs in daily basis, then there is no need of covering the science part or the general science or the science and tech questions part, the space tech, the defense tech, everything. Then this is not gonna happen according to you. So these are the various and these are the important subjects on the science and tech you have to cover with the current affairs. With the current affairs, you have to read through it and you have to, for sure, you have to practice the question answer. Without practice, you cannot score well. So do join the batch. And if you have any personal queries, then you can ask me. Okay. So this is all about the strategy plan. I hope you will be helped out by this. And if you have if you have any query regarding your preparation, regarding only in your science and tech, then I am always available for you guys. You can ask me through the Telegram channel. Through you can also join the batch by using my code, that is SSP Live. Coming very soon, there is a very updated batch are going to open up for you all. You can also join here. Okay. So this is all about the strategy plan. Still you have any doubt, then you can ask me. And guys, in the biotechnology part, if you are, we will not taken as granted for the biotech part. The biotechnology, like wearing of the main words. So in the biotechnology, there is some main words are being asked. What is the words meaning? The technical word is important for you all. Sometimes there is a technical word. Suppose there is a word of transcription. So the question will be, what do you mean by transcription? Sorry, the transcriptome, not transcription. There should be the transcriptome. The transcriptome. Sometimes there is a question asking about the transcriptome or the pro-nuclear transfer. Suppose there is a question about pro-nuclear transfer. Or sometimes there is a question over biotechnology, and sometimes there has been directly asked about the somatic cell nuclear transfer technology. The somatic cell nuclear transfer technology. So guys, science and tech will be very easy for you all if you will know what is the real meaning of the word. You have to you have to add a knowledge. You have to catch a very important part of the words meaning. If you are clear about the meanings of the word, then I can assure you that you can surely achieve a good score. But if you are not sure, or if you are not known about the actual words, the technical words, then the preparation going to be very tough. Not only for the not only for the science and tech, for the other topics also. So stay tuned, or okay, I can say stay very much access towards what you are reading and the words meaning. Then your preparation going to be very easy. Okay. So this is all about your strategy about the science and tech in your preparation of OPSC. Hope you will helping it out. Okay. So thank you so much. Have a good day, guys. Take care of yourself and your parents first. Thank you so much. If you are having any query, then please mention it in your comment section. I can surely help it out. Thank you so much.